očekivani. Evo petorke gostiju. Heket, Hickman, Nikolić, Rubit i Radošević. U Euroligi Unicaja je u prošlom kolu izgubila, odnosno u prvom kolu izgubila u Pireju 80-75 od Unicaje. To je bilo 20.10. dakle drugo kolo, isprika. U prvom pobjeda protiv aktualnog prvaka Evrope Fenerbahčeja 68-67 u ovoj dvorani. Ray McCallum, Nedović, Diez, Suarez i Augustin. Očekivana petorka ovog čovjeka, Joani igrači, kvalitetne zamjene. Bayern je puno kvalitetniji za sada u tom njemačkom prvenstvu, iako je i Bayern izgubio zanimljivo od Würzburga. No, krenimo se ovoj utakmici trećeg kola. U četvrtak i petak četvrto već kolo, dakle puno obaveza za euroligaše ovoga tjedna. Unicaja dakako u zelenim dresovima. U prvenstvu Španjolske Unicaja ima 3 pobjede i 2 poraza. Baš kao dakle i Bamberg. Nije prošla trica Nedović, ali napadački skok i koš Augustina, nekadašnjeg igrača CSKA, Himkija i Valencije. Svakako da je domaćin favorit, ne odnose se tako lako bodovi iz Malage. Roviti Zulma je stigao ove sezone, promašio, otvoreni šut. McCallum. I 4-0 još dodatno slobodno bacanje. Ray McCallum. Jako se dobro snašao u Unicaji. Inače suci su Carmelo Paterniko iz Italije, Elias Koromilas Grčka i Are Haliko Estonac. 40-26 Valencija vodi u gostima protiv Baskonije, koja je u raspadu potpunome. Sezona nije ni počela, a puno toga lošega u Vitoriji. Neshvatljiv potez Kerehete što je maknuo Sito Alonsa, doveo Prigionija. Nije McCallum zabio dodatno slobodno bacanje. U ovim trenucima još igraju u Istanbulu Fenerbahče Efes. Vodi Fener 10 razlike. 62-52, no to je već treća četvrtina, kraj. Rubit. Hickman, težak šut, ne zabija. Napadački skok Robita, opet Hickman i on je puno klubova promijenio. Ima gruzijsku putovnicu, ne zabija. Još jedan napad. Gostujući sastav Nemanja Nedović zbog ozljede nije mogao pomoći Srbi na Eurobasketu ovo ljeto. Diez, odnosno Suarez, ispričavam se, Suarez, nije prošlo. Obrambeni skok Daniel Heket, reprezentativac Italije. Heket, koš bi morao biti, tako je. Prvi ubačaj za goste iz Njemačke. Bio u Olimpijakosu, Milanu, Sijeni, Daniel Heket. Puno iskustva. Prekršaj je Maodolo, on je njemački reprezentativac. Ona petorka koju smo vidjeli na startu na ekranima nije točna. Dakle, Hickman, Maodolo, Radošević, Rubit i Heket. Mislilo je Nikolić da je u početnoj postavi. Diez. Dakle, McCallum, Suarez, Diez, Augustin i Nedović za Unicahu. Hackett. Lo. Ide do kraja. Maodolo. Poslušala ga je lopta. Neće biti Unicahi lako. Barem je to moje razmišljanje u ovom susretu. Iako, opet ponavljam, igraju kući, tu su vrlo snažni. Nedović, krasan ulaz Nemanje Nedovića, koji je bio član Golden State Warriorsa. Ono što je bitna razlika u odnosu na prošlu sezonu, kada je Bamberg u pitanju, je ta obrana. Prošle sezone su bili izuzetno čvrsti, primali malo koševa, ali ove je to potpuno drugačije. Nedović, 3 koša, 9-5 vode domaćini. Dobili su prošle sezone u finalu Eurokupa Valenciju, koja je osvojila naslov španjolskog prvaka. Radošević, neodlučan, umalo izgubio loptu. Bryce Taylor u petorci Bamberga, stigao iz Bayerna. Hickman, 2 slobodna bacanja bi to morala biti, tako je. Ricky Hickman, rođen 1985. Bio prošle sezone u Milanu, član Fenera, Makabija, Skavolinija. U Rumunjskoj je započeo njegov evropski put još 2007. Na trici je McCallum, težak promašaj, ali tu uvijek zahvalni James Augustin. Plus 4 za domaće, 6:38 do kraja prve četvrtine. Hackett. Prekršaja nema, ali je zato koš za talijanskog reprezentativca. U Italiji igrao i za Treviso, i Pesaro, i Milano, Sijenu. Ray McCallum. Carlos Suarez, nekadašnji član madridskog Reala. Ostaće još Unicahi 5 sekundi za napad. Evo Andreje Trinkjerija. Nedović, Suarez, Nedović je preuzeti odgovornost i trica je ušla Nemanja Nedović. 6 njegovih koševa. Bivši član Crvene zvezde. 14-9, Hickman, Taylor, Hackett, Hickman. Lopta na prvi obruč, nema obrambenog skoka Augustina, ali zato ima osobne greške. 3 timska prekršaja Unicahe. Bamberg je već u bonusu. Sada ćemo vidjeti Luku Mitrovića, nekadašnjeg kapetana Crvene zvezde, na crti za slobodna bacanja. Evo one trice Nedovića od maločas. Vrlo lijepa akcija, curilo je vrijeme za napad. Augustin na klupu. Vjerojatno je Šermadini ušao u igru, gruzijski reprezentativac koji je igrao sjajno prošle sezone za Andoru. Mitrović oba puta točan. Šermadini na rutinu, on to zabija. Vrlo loše brane napade Unicaje gosti. Hackett, Hickman je tu. Dva slobodna bacanja iznudio rutiner Ricky Hickman. Neopreznost McCalluma. Sada Unicaja u bonusu. Svaki sljedeći prekršaj bit će sankcioniran slobodnim bacanjima. I kod jednih i kod drugih. Hackett. I sada Hackett. Još jedna dobra akcija. Dva slobodna bacanja. Dragan Milosavljević 11 koševa prosječno. Muslina 10,5. Ray McCallum također 10. 9 Augustin i 5 skokova. Što se Brose Basketsa tiče, Bamberga, Radošević je na 15,5 koševa u prosjeku. 14,5 Ricky Hickman. Radošević i 6 skokova. Na 9 poena prosječno je Nikolas Zizis. Paket 7 koševa. 5 ih inače postiže u Euroligi Ray McCallum. 18-13, zaista puno koševa za sada. Brzo igraju jedni drugi. Mitrović s Rubitom je počeo na četvorci Trinkieri. Mitrović, koraci. Sada nesportska. Taylora, čini mi se, nisam iskreno najbolje vidio što se sada dogodilo, ali je sasvim sigurno da će Unicaja imati dva slobodna bacanja i loptu sa strane. Hackett, nesportska. Nedović nije loptu prvu zabio. 7,5 koševa u Euroligi za Nemanju Nedovića. 2,5 asistencije i 3 skoka. U ACB ligi na 13,2 koša i 5 asistencija u 5 utakmica. Večeras Nedović 7 koševa. Suarez, McCallum. Fener na plus 10 protiv Anadolu Efesa. Valencia ima 11 razlike na poluvremenu u Baskoni, u Vitori. Prelagano je ovo. Suarez. Milosavljević je u petorci Unicaje. Lo za 2. Maodolo ima precizan šut. To smo vidjeli i na Eurobasketu i prošle sezone u presu Bamberga. 21-13, malo često je bila najveća prednost Unicaje. Nedović, previše prostora mu je ostavljeno. Šermadini će imati dva slobodna bacanja. 4 su izveli. 4 slobodna bacanja Unicaja za sada. 7 od 7. Bamberg, domaćini su 2 promašili. Šermadini ima priliku povećati vodstvo Unicaje. Tri koša Đorđi Šermadini. Igrao on u Grčkoj iza Panathinaikos, iza Olympiakos. Brooks, brojem 23, je u petorci Unicaje. Jeff Brooks, nekadašnji član Kantua. Sada na drugoj strani slobodna bacanja. Izlazi Ray McCallum, on je 26-godišnjak koji je bio član Sacramento Kingsa te Memphisa, nešto kratko Spursa, San Antonio Spursa i prvi klub u Evropi Unicaja. Leon Radošević, rekli smo, odlična statistika u Euroligi. Slobodna bacanja su mu do ovog trenutka bila 5 od 6, šut za 2, poena 13 od 22 u Euroligi. U prvenstvu Njemačke je na 10 koševa. Oba puta neprecizan Radošević. Rubit, novi napad Njemaca. Radošević i koš. Leon Radošević prvi na utakmici. Šervadini pa Nemanja Nedović. Diaz gubi loptu, Steiger. Radošević, 12 poena Makabiju u prvom kolu. Te 19 protiv Panathinaikosa. Imao je i 6 skokova u tom dvoboju. Loće na odmor, malo do Lo. Plus 5 ima Unicaja i napad. 2 minute 44 sekunde su ostale do kraja prve četvrtine. Diaz u petorci je i finski reprezentativac kod Malage. Sasu Salin, sjajan šuter. Šermadini pa Diaz. 6 sekundi za napad. Evo Dragana Milosavljevića. Nema prekršaja, tražili su to domaći. Ricky Hickman. Rubit. Hickman, ovo je njegova pozicija, ali ne zabija. Međutim, spretno i sretno se lopta odbila ruke Rubitu. Opet Hickman. Hickman i opet je promašio, nema Zizisa kod Bamberga večeras. Diaz, pa Sasu Salin. Diaz, 4 sekunde još. Diaz, nije prošla trica. Mogu li spasiti domaći? Mogu, velika požrtvovnost. Milosavljević, Diaz i nagazio je na crtu, pokazuje Paterniko. Dragan Milosavljević. 39-50, poluvrijeme Baskonija Valencija, Fenerbahča na dolu Efes, 37 minuta, 70-61. Vodi sastav Željka Obradovića, aktualni prvak Evrope. Prije par dana u prvenstvu Efes je na svom parketu dobio Fener. Evo, večeras prvaci Evrope ipak čini se bolji. Minuta 20, pa će završiti prva četvrtina u kojoj su domaćini bolji. Mitrović, vrlo lijepo, pametno odigrano od strane Luke Mitrovića. Diaz, ovo je vrlo sada netočno dodavanje. Nikolić, Steiger jedva dočeka ovu situaciju, zabija tricu. Steiger, 22-22 u Malagi, odmah reagira Plaza, zove timeout. Brooks, Milosavljević. Milosavljević. Sama završnica prve četvrtine. Milosavljević, Šermadini, blokiran. Kome je lopta? Mitroviću, pa Luka Steiger. I on je reprezentativac Njemačke. Njemci su ostavili dobar dojam na Eurobasketu. Ispali od Španjolaca u četvrtfinalu. Opet slobodna bacanja za goste. Steiger to će zabiti. 4 njegova poena. A evo i petog. Suarez, trica nije prošla i prvu četvrtinu će dobiti prvak Njemačke, cijenjeni gledatelji, 24-22, imali su i 7. Počinje druga četvrtina, lopta za goste. Hickman, Steiger, sam sebi iskreirao šut i nije zabio, šteta. Radošević, međutim, osigurava novi napad svojoj momčadi. Hickman, Hackett je sada na trici, ni on nije zabio. Diaz, Alberto Diaz i Daniel Diaz. No, vjerujem da svi vi koji pratite košarku znate za u dvojicu igrača sličnih prezimena, Diaz i Diaz. Na 3 minute 37 do kraja druge četvrtine Unicaja je vodila 22-15, što znači da je serija Bamberga 9-0. Imali su i 21-13 plus 8 domaćini. Brooks igrao je u Italiji osim za Cantu i u Caserti te Sassari. Salin, Brooks, iskitren pokušaj, do duše vrijeme za napad je curilo. Na silu je pokušao i nije uspio dati koš Daniel Hackett. Brooks, ovo je već puno kvalitetnije. Time out zove ovaj čovjek, Andrea Trinchieri.
.com
Nakon samo minute i 10 sekundi u drugoj četvrtini pozvao je Trinchieri timeout. Hickman. I to je prekršaj u napadu Leona Radoševića.
Salin, who's only been on the court for a few minutes, but he's been involved in a few of these, has 2 fouls himself and drew that one, which results in a turnover on Radosevic's foul. Nedovic back in the ballgame for Unicaja. Has the ball on the wing, working on Hackett. Gets a screen from Sheridini, kicks to Brooks for 3-point try. off the front of the rim. Ball is loose, but Mitrovic comes up with it. Starting to break is Daniel Hackett. Comes up with the ball as Nedovic takes a long spill. Hackett fakes. Hickman will try another one. He's missed from downtown all night, but not that time, where Ricky Hickman hits this first after 5 misses and puts Brose up by 3. So green light to keep shooting. Remember, he had 4 last week. The ex-champion of the Euroleague. Shermadini inside, spinning off the backboard and in. Nice move there by Yorgi Shermadini to keep the Unicaja offense humming along. Steal there. It's going to be Milosavljevic. And the foul's called on Ricky Hickman. Got the hand in, did Milosavljevic. Hickman lost. And on the breakaway, not playing for the ball was Hickman, and that's automatic unsportsmanlike foul. So good hustle by Milosavljevic as he goes to the free throw line to try to retake this lead. Not on the first try. He'll have to settle for a tie. He's their leading scorer so far this season, is Dragan Milosavljevic, with 11 points per game. And his second free throw goes down to tie it up. And the way these two teams are playing, you wonder if any is going to be able to escape by many points, many more than the 7 that Unicaja had in the first quarter. And of course, Brose Bamberg made those up quickly to take the lead. Of course, Unicaja retains possession on that unsportsmanlike foul. Diaz on the wing. Nedovic from deep. Off the mark. Hand on the ball by Diaz. Brooks with the rebound. Foul called inside. Looks like it was before the shot. And if I'm not mistaken, it's called on Bryce Taylor. Getting a hand in there on Jeff Brooks. And if so, that'll be Taylor's 3rd foul. And indeed it is. 3rd foul on Bryce Taylor in this ball game. Stays on the floor. Unicaja gets the ball back. Diaz inside to Shermadini, backing down on Radosevic, misses the hook shot, and Mitrovic with another rebound, give him 5, so he's helping to prevent the offensive rebounds that Unicaja is so well known for. He's got 1 of his own on offense, but 4 on the defensive boards. Hackett cross court to Hickman. He'll stop and pop. Got another one, does Ricky Hickman. 5 in a row missed, but 2 in a row on the mark. So you can expect him to keep shooting the rest of the game as he has Bamberg up by 3. Nedovic goes cross court to Diaz, again inside to Shermadini. Miscue. Hickman at the other end, trying to finish, and does against a big man. Ricky Hickman's come alive here in the second quarter, and he has Brose Bamberg up 5, which makes it a 15-point swing in this ballgame over the last 7 minutes in favor of the visitors. They really kept their head in the ballgame. Diaz from deep, again missing, or I should say his first miss, but his team has been missing from downtown, and Hickman comes away with the loose rebound. Mitrovic inside to Radosevic, and he can't handle the pass for the second time in a couple minutes, and it's a turnover on Brose Bamberg. Bamberg takes advantage to bring Rubit back in the ballgame. And a great finish there by Ricky Hickman over 2'17", Yorgi Shermadini. We see Dejan Muesli enter the ballgame along with Danny Diaz for Unicaja. Muesli making his first appearance. And Muesli's their second best scorer so far this season. So look for him to get his chances. Nedovic stops and pops on the mark. Nice jumper at the elbow, as they say, by Nemanja Nedovic. halfway through the second quarter here. Hackett behind his back to Rubit. Hickman's been hot. Skipping through the lane, step back jumper. Diaz all over him. Rebound is loose. And it will go to Bamberg. Last touch by Danny Diaz. But it was Luka Mitrovic in there battling for the rebound. And indeed it falls to his team, Bamberg, as they are doing a good job on the boards. In fact, leading Unicaja by 5, 15-10, despite not having done anything like that so far this season. Quite the opposite, these two teams. Hackett off the front of the rim, misses. Another rebound. This one just jumped away from Diaz, while Muesli came up with it on the loose ball. Nedovic lets fly from way downtown on the spin move, and it hits for Nemanja Nedovic, tying up the ball game again, 32-32. He hardly got a chance to look at the basket on that shot. Hickman will try to, no, he'll pass it off. He looked like he wanted another three-pointer. Inside to Rubit, nice fake and puts it down. Augustin Rubit keeps Bamberg in front. So back and forth they go here. Nedovic floats it up there, got bothered by Mitrovic, and Bamberg comes away with it. Inside to Mitrovic. Rushed his shot, and it went off Diaz again as Rubit was there. Mitrovic got caught in the air, thinking he would pass. The passing lane was covered. He threw it off the backboard and got lucky with his team retaining possession. Mauro Lowe coming in the ball game for Bamberg. And Radošević will come in as well to give a breather to Mitrovic, who's really done a good job with 4 points and 5 rebounds in his 10 minutes on the floor. Steiger to Mauro Lowe. Skipping through the lane, still has the handle. Stops and pops Mauro Lowe off the back of the rim. Rebound all the way out to Dejan Muesli. Nedovic gets it to Muesli. His shot doesn't reach the rim. Body's flying, ball's loose. Danny Diaz on the floor with several others. And the ball in a tied up situation. Looks like it will remain in possession of Unicaja. Well, let's see if they only get the 5 seconds that are left here on the shot clock to try to score again. And there you see the effort on both teams, on the part of both teams. Brooks inside on the back door, misses everything, so therefore it becomes a 24-second shot clock violation as the ball did not touch the rim. And a missed opportunity on that possession there by Unicaja. They had a good shot at the basket despite the short time left after they inbounded the ball. McCallum comes back in to try to get some offense started for the hosts from Malaga. But it will be Bamberg possession. Alexei Nikolic in the game for Bamberg. So right now, you'd have to say the big story is Bamberg last in the league in rebounds coming into this ball game, and Unicaja tied for third in offensive rebounds. So Bamberg is leading in the rebounding department so far in this ball game. And that has a lot to do with no second opportunities for Unicaja lately. And Bamberg holding this 2-point lead, 2:41 to play here in the second quarter of this Turkish Airlines Euroleague showdown. Mauro Lowe Goes across to Steiger, the shooter. He shoots it. He hits it, does Lucas Steiger. Give him another three-pointer. He's 2 for 3 from downtown. And give Bamberg its biggest lead of this ball game, 5 points, after having been down by 7 about 10 minutes ago. Nedovic in the lane, going all the way, misses off the backboard, and there's Rubit for the rebound. His pass is stolen by Danny Diaz. Nice play by him to save it. But the pass inside by McCallum flies over Muesli. But the referees call foul on Leon Radosevic, the defender on the receiving end of that pass. Radosevic with his second. Extended his arm there a little bit, you see. So it will not be a turnover. Instead, Dejan Muesli will go to the free throw line for Unicaja, trying to get his first point of this ball game. He averages more than 10 a game. So to get him in the scoring column before this first half ends could be a good sign for the hosts, and they need one right now. Not to be on the first free throw, at least for Dejan Muesli. Muesli was one of the winners of the Euro Cup with Unicaja last year, and also an all Euro Cup first team selection on the way to that big triumph. He makes the second free throw. And there's a whistle as the ball was inbounded. That foul was called on Danny Diaz. Bamberg working with a 4-point lead, 2 minutes left in the first half. And desperately in need of a victory, their first of the season. These 2 minutes could be important if they can keep Unicaja on its heels as they have been. Mauro Lowe's going to pump it from deep. Not to be that time for Lowe, who's missed 2 from long distance so far. Carlos Suarez in the game for Unicaja. Nedovic gets blocked by Rubit, and as he recovered the ball and made another move, Rubit bumped him and got called for the foul. It puts Nedovic at the free throw line and gives Rubit his first foul of the ball game. Free throws are a little bit of this story so far as well. That one by Nedovic makes Unicaja 6 for 11 in the ball game, as opposed to 9 of 11 so far for Bamberg. Nedovic knocks down both of his and cuts the difference to 2. Milosavljevic rejoins the action for Unicaja, replacing Danny Diaz. 13 points now for Nedovic. He's really the big gun for his team in this ball game. Hickman has 10 for Bamberg. Mauro Lowe crosses over, gets inside, finds Rubit open, and Rubit knocks down that jumper. Nice little shot by Augustin Rubit. Second one of the night for him, give him 4 points. And a minute left in the first half. McCallum gets it back from Suarez. Inside to Muesli, turns on Rubit, but turns his feet a little too much as he tries the old up and under move. It results in a turnover for Unicaja. You'll see right here. Switches pivot foot, switch back, and that's automatic traveling as called by the official. 6-6 in turnover so far in this ball game. Mauro Lowe again gets in deep. This time tries a short shot, but can't connect. And a foul off the ball drawn by that man, Luka Mitrovic. An offensive foul called on Carlos Suarez, trying to make a one-on-one play And the inside offense of Unicaja has dried up despite several attempts to restart it, giving Bamberg a chance to lengthen this lead on the last possession of the first half. Hickman, and a foul off the ball, or by Milosavljevic on the ball. In any case, Unicaja had a foul to give, and they force Bamberg to restart the offense now with 13.6 seconds left to play. Nikolic inbounds to Hickman, guarded by Milosavljevic. Steiger looking to get free. Hickman drives inside. Steiger fakes. He does get open. He does put the three-pointer up. It misses, and Muesli is there for the rebound. So that's what Bamberg wanted. Another killer three from Lucas Steiger, but not to be. Got a good look. Went the entire second quarter with difficulty in finding anybody but Nemanja Nedovic to get decent shots. Bamberg starts with possession and that 4-point lead. Hackett having a good solid ball game out there, as indeed all the starters are. Hackett inside to Rubin. His dunk misses as he met Augustine in the air and hit the floor, but he's back at it is Rubin. Brooks starting the second half for Unicaja, as is Diaz, and he hits a three-pointer, does Alberto Diaz. So a little change in their lineup as compared to the starters pays off right away with a three-pointer to get Unicaja within one. Augustine back out there, as we said, but he can't stay with Radosevic, who misses the layup. Alberto Diaz fouled by Ricky Hickman. And he's getting an earful from Andrea Cinquietti, possibly on that three-pointer that man, Alberto Diaz, hit on the first time down the floor of the second half for Unicaja. Nedovic stops and pops for three. He's on the mark as well, and Unicaja is in the lead once again that quickly with a pair of three-pointers to start this second half. Hickman will try to answer from two off the front of the rim. Rubin rips the rebound, kicks it out to Hickman. Mauro Lowe in the ball game. Lowe will pop from three-point distance off the front of the rim. Radosevic fighting for the rebound but knocks it out of bounds. So Unicaja with a quick 6-0 start to this third quarter is going to try to extend this lead and this run. And Cinquietti very quickly brings Luka Mitrovic back into the ball game. Nedovic goes right, gets bumped, but the foul committed before the shot. So Unicaja will take the ball out of bounds. Looks like Ricky Hickman committing that foul. And that will be the third foul on Hickman. Now you see the missed dunk by Rubin. Hard to see why he lost his balance in the air. I mean, Augustine was there. So good to see Rubin get off the floor. It'll be Brooks from deep. Not that time. But look at Diaz going for the rebound, getting his hands on it and getting fouled. Or no, let's see. Not a foul. Thought it was a foul call, but instead, ball out of bounds on Alberto Diaz. As he tried to save it, I think his foot was on the end line, so never got a chance. Lowe setting up the Bamberg offense. Gets in the lane. Goes to Hackett. He goes inside to Mitrovic as the shot clock winds down. Mitrovic up and under with a nice hook shot. One hand finger roll almost. Ties up the ball game. He's having a good one. Is Luka Mitrovic, 6 points and 5 rebounds. And 13 minutes on the floor. Nedovic guarded by Hackett. biding his time. He's got Mitrovic, head fake, goes by him, goes in and finishes. Nemanja Nedovic with a big move. What a fake by him. Stutters his defensive expertise to slow down Unicaja after this quick start in the third quarter. Low, cross half court with it. Let's see what Bamberg has cooked up in its timeout. Low out top, guarded by Nedovic. Crosses over, gets inside, and finishes Mauro Low with a quick first step. Gets to the basket. Remember, Bamberg came back early in this game and took it over really by attacking the basket. Don't be surprised if that was the prescription from their coach Andrea Trinchieri in that timeout. Go to the basket, as Mauro Low just did to tie this ball game up. Now he gets called for a foul. Three quick fouls by Bamberg in this third quarter could come into play as well. Nedovic goes inside to Augustine. He has to shoot quickly as the shot clock was running out, so missed opportunity there by Unicaja. Low gets the screen. Mitrovic inside to Rubit, working on Augustine. The hand comes from Brooks. Does the double team. 3 on the shot clock. Low's going to have to launch it, and he hits it. Mauro Low from downtown. What a big shot for the visitors. Has them in front once again. Give him 9 points, Mauro Low, as the shot clock runs out, and Nedovic answers from deep. So 2 long distance shots in a row as these 2 point guards go against each other. Low's going to dial it up again. This time he misses. Rubin misses the dunk on the rebound. Nedovic at the basket, up and in. Nemanja Nedovic is going wild tonight on the scoring end. Give him 24 points already. Unstoppable in this ball game. Gets Unicaja within 1. Bryce Taylor, he'll try his luck and hit the shot. It's going to be 2 since his foot was on the line. But a nice stroke there by Bryce Taylor. Gets him on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. And keeps Bamberg up by 3 midway through the third quarter. Nedovic inside to Augustine. Challenged by Taylor. And we'll see what the call is here. And they're going to call a push from behind there on Augustin Rubit as Augustine was reaching the basket, and that results in an unsportsmanlike foul. Which means 2 free throws and possession for Unicaja. James Augustine can't make the first of those 2, however. If I'm not mistaken, this is his first free throws of the season. And neither one goes down. Rubit goes to the bench with his 3rd foul. And Unicaja brings in Danny Diaz and Sasu Salan. And the referees are looking at the clock for a moment. See just how many seconds were involved in that foul call, the unsportsmanlike foul on Augustin Rubit that did not pay off for Unicaja. Unicaja with a game tied, with a chance to break it. Bodies flying. This time the foul's going to be on Augustine as Daniel Hackett tried to spin around him and hit the floor. Lots and lots of fouls on the screen tonight. You see the hip bump there by Augustine. And a lot of physical play from the start of this ball game. Resulting in foul trouble mostly for Bamberg so far, but that's the third on Augustine. And he sat a lot of the first half. Here's Nikolic going to the rim, getting smacked by Jeff Brooks, and he'll go to the free throw line. Alexei Nikolic looking for his first points of the ball game. Nice move by him. Brooks prevented the layup. And there we see the shot before, the long two-pointer from Bryce Taylor. He joined the scoring column on that. And Nikolic joins the scoring column for Bamberg with that free throw that puts the visitors ahead. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And as we see, Andrea Trinchetti getting set to bring in his sharpshooter, Lucas Steiger, who had a pair of three-pointers in the first half. He'll come in for Daniel Hackett. And Ray McCallum steps in the ball game, replacing Alberto Diaz for Unicaja. McCallum with the ball. Unicaja, as good as Nedovic is, trying to get some other scorer involved in this ball game. No other scorer on Unicaja has more than 5 points. Bryce Taylor, as we see earlier, the warning from the referee. Bryce Taylor on that foul allows Sasu Salin to get to the free throw line and see if he can be the one who starts scoring for Unicaja. He is a very good free throw shooter, and they're 7 for 14 from the line so far, so just getting him there is a plus. And indeed, Sasu Salin knocks down 2 and evens up this ball game again. It's been tie after tie, really, after Unicaja led by 7 in the first quarter. Mitrovic cannot connect as he tries to go all the way in. Bamberg led by as many as 6 after they took it over. Here's Salin from deep. He knocks it down. So the free throws did indeed get Sasu Salin some shooting energy. And he plugs in a three-pointer, much needed for Unicaja. They've only hit 6 of 15 from downtown tonight. They may need a couple to overcome Bamberg. Nice pass inside. Radosevic will go to the free throw line as his shot just dribbles out. That was a good look inside by Steiger. As you see, the physicality of this ball game. Nice move off the catch. The foul by Brooks, very clear. And Brooks came down and caught Luka Mitrovic with a swinging arm. Leon Radosevic, the leading scorer for this Bamberg team this season, just makes his third point in this ball game. He's been averaging 15 so far, which puts him in the top 15 in the Euroleague through the first 2 games. But tonight, he's now on 4 after those 2 free throws. Augustine takes a seat, and Yorgi Shermadini comes in for Unicaja with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It'll be very interesting to see if Unicaja's offense can get going without Nedovic. Salin's got 5 points in a row, so he'll be somebody they look for. Brooks inside to Shermadini. Big hook shot by him is off the mark, and Radosevic ripping the rebound. He's coming alive now for Bamberg. Low. His pass doesn't get through. McCallum comes up with a few fast break opportunities in this game, but McCallum converts that one. Big play by him. And he's got Unicaja now up by 3, does Ray McCallum. He had a 3-pointer. Sorry, he had 2 2-pointers earlier, so give him another one. Low, or Nikolic gets it back in the corner. Alexei Nikolic misses, and Salin comes down with the rebound. McCallum, as he goes around the screen by Shermadini, looks like Mauro Low again called for the foul. There you see Mauro Low slowing down Shermadini. And the fast break, nice finish, crossover, Euro step, and off the glass by Ray McCallum. You'll recall in the first game of here in Malaga, the first game of Unicaja, when they beat Fenerbahce, McCallum had a very rough first 3 quarters, but then exploded to help his team come from 10 down to defeat the defending champions by 1 in that ball game. So McCallum could get hot. Shermadini makes only 1 of 2 free throws now. Unicaja 11 of 18 from the free throw line, but they're up by 4. Nikolic, tricky pass, makes it to Steiger, gets it back to Nikolic. This time he's forced into a turnover. Carlos Suarez on the floor for Unicaja picks up the loose ball. McCallum crosses over, gets stopped. Salin dials up, misses, and Radosevic there for the rebound. Low crosses over, gets in close, and finishes. Mauro Low with another nice move. And he is moving up in the scoring column as well. Give him 11 points in this ball game. He's now the leading scorer for Bamberg, as they have Ricky Hickman on the bench for a while. McCallum pulls it out to Suarez, backdoor to Salin, and that will be a goaltending call as the ball came off the backboard and before Radosevic touched it. And that's an automatic basket for Sasu Salin on a nice pass from Carlos Suarez. Here you see it again. Salin had hit the 3-pointer, so Lowe was watching him closely on the end, and he went backdoor to get that layup, raising the difference to 4, 58-54. It hasn't been much more than that for any length of time in this ball game. These teams have been going at it hammer and tongue the whole night. Radosevic to Hackett in the corner. Nikolic, time running out, gets it to Rubit, but his dunk is after the 24-second clock expired, I believe. We got the dunk on the last pass there. Well, let's see what the call is. And they're going to review it to make sure. And here you see Rubit. Can't see the clock right now. We can as the dunk goes in. And of course the Unicaja players and fans are calling it for their team, and indeed the ref confirms the original call So with 10.9 seconds left, the dunk by Rubit does not count. One of the few close-in opportunities for him in this ball game. And Nedovic climbs off the bench with these 11 seconds left. And with his 24 points in the bag, don't be surprised if he gets the ball to decide what happens in these last 8 or 9 seconds. Now down to 5. Indeed, he has it. Going against Nikolic. Got the mismatch. Steps back for 3. Nedovic off the front of the rim. The crowd was waiting to jump out of its seat. He measured it, had a good look. But his shot was hell of runs as Unicaja led by 7 with about 7 minutes into the game before Bamberg not only reeled it back but went up by 6 on its own to lead at halftime by 4, and then that third quarter won 23-15 by Unicaja. McCallum in the corner goes to Suarez trying to find somebody, gets it to Shermadini somehow in a thicket of people. Shermadini received, went up and got fouled. Looks like the foul was called on Radosevic. Let's see, other people were in there. Remember, Hickman had 3 fouls and had to sit down for much of that third quarter. And if indeed that is his 4th foul on Ricky Hickman. But again, the free throws are not paying off in this game for Unicaja. They're now 10 of 19. I was mistaken before when I said they had made their 11th. They had not. And now 11 of 20, so not a very good free throw shooting night, but still up by 5 is Unicaja early in the fourth quarter. Pressure on the ball. Bamberg gets it across half court. Hickman with 4 fouls staying out there. Hackett takes the 3. Rubit drives hard, gets pushed. Let's see if they give him the dunk on the finish through. On the follow through. Refs are discussing it. And they do indeed. Got by his defender on the push. It was Suarez, who you see right there, but on the continuation, of course, he picked the ball up and finished strong. No doubt about that one. Augustin Rubit denied the dunk right before the end of the third quarter, not to be denied that time, not even by a early foul by Carlos Suarez, and he pulls his team with the free throw and the three-point play within 2. We got a ball game as we have all along. Both teams really, really fighting for every inch of this one. Evenly matched is an understatement. McCallum turns the corner, looks for Shermadini, ball's loose, and it doesn't matter anyway because the 24-second shot clock has expired, making it a turnover, and you got to credit this defense of Bamberg. They've done some big things in this ball game. 59 points on its home court for Unicaja is a little low compared to its average of 71. I guess it's more or less on the mark, but they had a lot of those points early in the game, and since then Bamberg has been much, much tougher on the defensive end. Foul in the post committed there by Shermadini. And that will be his first foul of the ball game, so no danger to him. Hickman driving strong, bumps off Shermadini, can't get the shot to fall, but Shermadini comes up with the rebound. Tense moments. Suarez to McCallum, can't finish. Steiger was there, providing the defense. Steiger for the three-pointer in transition. Off the mark, but Luka Mitrovic with his hands all over the rebound. Ball squirts loose, and Hickman picks it up. A lot of caution on the part of the offense of Bamberg. Almost not enough as Danny Diaz got his hands all over that ball, but knocked out of bounds. 4.1 on the shot clock for Bamberg. So they'll have to come up with something quick. Hickman, three-pointer. On the mark for Ricky Hickman to give Brose Bamberg the lead. Veteran move by Hickman. Inbound, gets it back and sticks it for the defender in his face. Another foul off the ball, where most of the fouls have been in this ball game. This one by Rubit, give him his third. The foul situation, Maldo Lowe and Bryce Taylor have 4 each, as well as Hickman. 4 each for Bamberg with almost 8 minutes left in this ball game. 2 players with 3, Danny Diaz and James Augustine for Unicaja. McCallum will pop from 3-point distance and doesn't hit a thing. Ray McCallum, it looked good as he measured it. Didn't seem to do anything strange on the way up, but just missed the entire basket. Reminder, he missed his first 6 3-pointers against Fenerbahce as well, and came back to be the catalyst on offense for Unicaja in that big win less than 2 weeks ago. He'll take a seat now, replaced by Alberto Diaz, and Nemanja Nedovic comes into the ball game as well for the hosts. Hickman just hit a 3-pointer. Let's see if he's got more in him. Oh, blocked by Shermanini. Tried to sneak it by him on the inside, did Ricky Hickman. But Yorgi Shermanini with the long arms, 2'17", said, "Not in my house." Ball comes into Steiger for 3. In and out by Lucas Steiger. Trying to extend the Brose lead. Unicaja now with a chance to go ahead. Nedovic, 24 points already. Got Hackett in front of him. Uses the screen. Goes to Shermadini. He gets to the basket. It's counted. He's fouled. And let's see who the foul is on, because Hickman was there. And if that's on him, he's done for the night. Good look by Nedovic. And good finish by Shermadini. Great job there by Shermadini, concentrating on the catch and getting the ball up and in. Then he adds his free throw for a 2-point lead by Unicaja. The foul would have been on Hackett, because Hickman remains out there. Just under 7 minutes of play. Anybody's guess who can take this ball game. Rubit goes around Shermadini. Out to Hickman, fakes, top of the lane. Dribbles it over the front of the rim and gets fouled. Ricky Hickman coming to play in the fourth quarter. Hanging in the air, just getting enough to put that ball in the rim as he was fouled by Diaz. And there you see what they call the shooter's roll, but Hickman deserved it. Leaned in, knew what he was doing, now completes the 3-point play, and the lead switches again into the hands of Bamberg. Nedovic, top scorer in this ball game, hasn't had a basket in a few minutes as he's been resting. It'll be Suarez from deep. Rebounded by Rubit, knocked out of his hands by Suarez. So another chance for Unicaja. Cross court, Danny Diaz for 3, in and out, rebounded by Nedovic. Here's one of their specialties coming to light here. Third chance possession. Nedovic, 4 on the shot clock, he's gonna have to shoot it. Goes up and gets fouled by Rubit. So another Bamberg player with 4 fouls, if I'm not mistaken. Augustine Rubit, the 4th player on the floor for them, or 4th player in the lineup for them with 4 fouls. As you see, the touch on the arm of Nedovic puts him at the free throw line. Knocks down the first one to tie it up, and a chance to put his team ahead. Nemanja Nedovic just doing it all tonight for Unicaja. 26 points, and now his team is in the lead once again. Rubit will try a long two-pointer, knocks it down. He's had 3 of them, so he's somebody to watch as he puts Bamberg back in front. Give him 9 points. Nedovic trying to strike back. Doesn't, but the rebound tipped out by Dani Diaz. Gives another second chance to Unicaja. They go inside to Shermadini. 3 on the shot clock. It's going to have to be Alberto Diaz leaning away. It gets it to drop. So big shots on tough defense. Up and down the floor. Alberto Diaz with the last one and another lead change. Hackett to Rubit. Stutter step. Gets fouled on the way up. And it's going to be called an unsportsmanlike foul on the big swipe there by Shermadini.
Ασφάλιστρα. Ασφάλεια αυτοκινήτου anytime.
Yet another lead change. This time Brose Bamberg will retain possession after the unsportsmanlike foul. And Rubit give him 11 points and 8 rebounds. Nice game by that young man in his first Euroleague season. Milosavljevic comes in for Unicaja, as does James Augustine. With 5 minutes to play, just under. Big possessions, as they have been all game. Rubit again, he'll challenge Augustine, gets double teamed, has to kick it out. Hickman fakes again, gets inside, goes to Hackett. Hackett will stop and pop and knock it down, does Daniel Hackett. Give him 9 points in this ball game to go with 4 assists. Doing his job tonight, has his team up 3. Carlos Suarez running one-hander, misses. Rebound by Rubit. Foul on the rebound. And if I'm not mistaken, that will put Rubit on the free throw line, as it's the 5th foul of this quarter. Unicaja, nice patience on the part of Bamberg. Hickman gave up a couple shots, found Hackett, and with his fake, treat himself for that quick jumper. Rubit's perfect at the free throw line until now, and he's perfect through 4 shots. And this is the biggest lead they've had since the first half, Bamberg, when they also came down. Just came back from 7 down, I should say, to take a lead of 6 points. And now they have a lead of 5 points after being down by at least that much in the second half of this ball game. So a game of runs and counter-punching. Let's see if Unicaja has its next say in the matter. Nedovic will try from way downtown. Off the mark on that one is Nedovic. And Bamberg with a chance to extend the lead. Foul called on Milosavljevic.
Κοιλίες ελιάς. Δύναμη στυλ στον Ελαιώνα. Στυλ. Εσύ έχεις.
Come alive in the first 6 minutes of the 4th, where they've outscored Unicaja 8-17, make it 8-18, with some great defense as well. And now have matched their biggest lead and taken it one higher with the second free throw by Ricky Hickman. He's 5 for 5 from the line. His team's up 7, and their defense has been stingy. This foul called off the ball, as so many of them tonight. That's going to send Bryce Taylor of Bamberg to the bench with his 5th. But don't forget that free throw story. 21 for 23 from the line. Both teams have shot 23 before these two by Milosavljevic. 21 for Bamberg and only 14 for Unicaja. We'll regret at least a few of those if they cannot come back and win this ball game. Another miss for Unicaja, make it 10 misses from the free throw line this evening on their home floor and very much explains the predicament they are in. Milosavljevic makes the second. Still plenty of time with a 6-point difference. Across half court with it is Daniel Hackett. Bamberg showing a lot of patience at this stage with a 6-point lead. Double team. Ball goes into Rubic. Steiger's open for three. Off the front of the rim, but Rubic got all the way down there for the rebound. Boy, is he doing a good job. He's close to a double-double. Steiger inside to Mitrovic. And a 3-second violation is being called on Mitrovic as he held position but didn't get the pass in time. 13 points for Augustine. He's up to 9 rebounds. I'm sorry, Augustine Rubic, I should say. But Unicaja with a chance after the turnover on the 3-point play. Jeff Brooks in the ball game, driving hard, going off the backboard and in over Mitrovic. Tough shot made by Jeff Brooks. And much needed timing as well. Brooks only had 2, now has 10. Pressure on the ball. Here comes Hackett, got across half court in time. Hickman, crossover inside, challenging the big boys, misses. Good defense by Milosavljevic, rebound by Augustine. Nedovic goes to Brooks against Mitrovic, spinning. Step back, jumper falls for Jeff Brooks. 71-73. Two minutes left. It's been a barn burner the entire way. Hackett, Steiger open. He will not forgive that shot. He puts it down and a big 5-point lead as Lucas Steiger left open. Not what Unicaja defense planned by any stretch of the imagination. Ball inside to Augustine. It's going to be Milosavljevic. Gets up in the air and apparently gets fouled by Hickman. And if so, that will be Hickman's 5th foul. Andrea Trinchieri having a talk with his veteran. He did not protest the foul, in which case Hickman will have to take a seat, and Unicaja will have to get through, or Bamberg will have to try to guard this lead without him on the court, without their leader. But remember, they were without their other leader, Nico Jesus, who stayed home in Germany with tonsillitis. But the big news right now is that 3 free throws by Milosavljevic could close this gap to 2 again with plenty of time to play. And after a night of tough free throw shooting on the part of Unicaja to get 3 in a row from Milosavljevic, putting pressure. Let's see if they get across half court in time. They do not. Great pressure. Lowe had to come in when Hickman committed his 5th foul, and they're preventing Bamberg from getting the ball across half court in 8 seconds. Was the Unicaja defense. They're jacked up. They have a chance to tie or go ahead with 1:26 to play. Let's see what Andrea Trinchieri is asking from the referees. He brings in Radosevic to replace Mitrovic. The question here is where the ball was, and Jeff Brooks was already celebrating, so you know he got a good look at the 24-second clock. Ball inside to Augustine. Unicaja trying to tie. Backing down on Radosevich off the backboard and in for James Augustine. Tied the ball game up with 1:13 left to play. 76-76. Both of these teams won it. Let's see who takes it. Rubit backing down on Brooks. Draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line where he's been golden tonight, as has the rest of his team. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Rubit high over the rim and in. Give him 6 of 6 free throws. He's got a double-double already, 13 points and 10 rebounds. And he is trying to will his team to their first win of the season on the road in Malaga. He's got that one as well, so Agustin Rubit has his team up by 2. Final minute. Alberto Diaz to Nedovic. The tip in and the rebound by Radosevich, fouled by, looks like it was Nedovic, so good shot at the basket Nedovic had. He or James Augustine tipped it. Let's see here. It was Nedovic with the tip in, and then on the rebound, James Augustine couldn't control it, tried to tip it to Nedovic, and instead Radosevich got in the lane, took it, and he'll go to the free throw line at the other end. Radosevich, the only Bamberg player to miss a free throw tonight. They're 23 of 22 from the line, but he's 2 of 4. Let's see if he can follow his teammates. Not that time for Leon Radosevich. Best he can do is give his team a 3-point lead with 41 seconds left, so it remains a 1-possession ball game. Out as well. It's a 2-point difference. 39 on the clock. Alberto Diaz gets it to Brooks. Nedovic has been big all night. Let's see what he does now. Goes inside to Augustine. Out to Brooks. Driving. Misses inside. Tips it to Augustine. It's knocked out on Mauro Lowe. 20 seconds left, and this ball game is still up for grabs. We'll have a time that he may indeed have resigned at the end of that game. Pablo Prigioni. Right here, we got 20 seconds left. Unicaja down 2. Inbounds to Brooks. Nedovic fakes, goes inside, tries to finish in close, bodies all over the place. The rebound comes to Lucas Steiger. He gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with 6.3 seconds left. At the other end of the floor, you see Nemanja Nedovic, who hit the floor hard after he drove. Looking, obviously, for a foul. Looks like he got hit in the eye at some point. Here you see the drive. Trying to create contact. And it was when he hit the floor, I think, that he may have got hit in the eye. The foul was not called, obviously. And the rebound came away. And now it's Lucas Steiger, a shooting specialist, on the free throw line to try to ice this game for Bamberg. If he can get 2 free throws to go down, he may, in fact, do that. Not enough time left on the clock to imagine Unicaja coming back from 4 with 6.3 seconds left. Remember, Unicaja won by 1 when a missed shot by Fenerbahce at the end of the first game gave the victory to the home team. Steiger makes the first of 2 free throws, so trying to put it out of reach now with the second one. There you see what happened to Nedovic. I think it was after he was on the floor. But Steiger at the other end practically puts us out of reach as we have a timeout on the floor. So Unicaja inbounding from the side court. Get to McCallum, to Salin for three. Off the front of the rim, and this game is wrapped up on the rebound by Rubit. His 11th of this ball game. And a great, great road win by